My name is Brandon Crosby, and I'm part of Penn State's online World Campus Renewable Energy and Sustainability Systems Masters of Professional Studies.
And I like maps.
I'm going to be demonstrating a Python plugin that I've developed for QGIS. This plugin allows the user to download data directly from Google Earth Engine, which is a catalog of satellite images. The primary focus for the initial development of this plugin is on the Copernicus Sentinel-5 Precursor. This dataset includes atmospheric monitoring. This allows the user to observe greenhouse gas measurements with up to 2 to 3 images per day. The main feature of the plugin is to allow the user to iterate on the same filters within a geometric area and a time window to pull this information at a reasonable size. The current limitations on the Google Earth Engine database severely limit the amount of data that can be pulled in a single request. Certain adjustments need to be made in order to pull any data. I've created a method to preview the request in order to fill in metadata parameters to help guide the user and adjust resolution, geometric size, and time window in order to return data. Multiple datasets have been covered in this plugin that may also help the user define boundaries that make sense. There are other datasets included that can help enhance analysis in terms of weather, cloud coverage, and population densities. These factors all play a part in measuring greenhouse gases and emission factors, something that I personally have been trying to investigate, but also would like to extend the audience of who can view this data.
So to get started, download this zip from here. Go to your Manage and Install Plugins. You can come to Install from Zip. Just install the plugin. What if I want to look at my entire state? There it is. It's a filter. We were successful in getting different power plants based off of your state. This needs to be black because it's coal. I want to take these areas and only download my emissions data for this. And let me select a window of time. The month would be in a 100,000 plus lines of an Excel table. So let's say this time I want to get much higher resolution. It's just a few blocks in New York City. But a 100-meter resolution for this set of data still gives you almost 200,000 lines of a CSV file. If I zoom out, I want to get one day. And let's say I want all of New York on a 100-meter resolution. So good luck. Now this should fail yet again, but hopefully in the way that I expect. For this particular Earth Engine error, it will tell you the limit. If you click yes on get help on this resize of the request, we can actually do some napkin math here. Okay, if that's the limit, if you knew how to break up that geometry perfectly between the entire state, 56. If I need to adjust my resolution, that factor of 56 can be achieved with a square factor. So that's sort of the point of this entire tool, is to get you understanding how do I just look at any of this data so that I can further dive deep into a focused area. Pulling in some of these other examples of the counties, states, or power plant locations is just my own use case of why I built the tool, what sorts of things I wanted to look at simultaneously, and why I've included not just the Copernicus data sets, but some of the other weather data, other satellite, completely different countries have put these projects together. So how can we use these types of data sets in conjunction to build more complicated analysis of something like an emissions factor? So that is the tool. It is available, as I've showcased here, on Mac OS, on Windows 10, and Linux is soon to come.